Welcome to Confident Chaos. My name is Mel. This is Leo Nation. So you know it's all the lions come in, get comfortable. You know the only rule is to be kind. I started like doing a pre, and I said I have to turn this camera on, child, because it was just flowing. So Leo, whoever I'm speaking to, you're in an energy right now where you're being still. You probably blocked off a lot of people out of your life. You've probably stop doing things that you used to do. It's kind of like you've made some type of change in isolation in that area where you isolated yourself. You know, Leos, we do that just to regenerate. But in this quiet, and I hear quiet storm, I don't know what I'm saying. It's like you were advised to be quiet, shh, sit still, talk to God. And in that way, it's helping you manifest something, Leo. So we're going to pull cards to see what that's about. The next message that I got here was you have an ex, of course. They always linger in the energy because they're thinking about you, right? Which one? I don't know. But this one misses you. This one you would categorize as foolish. Because you have be quiet, sit still, talk to God, manifest, foolish, I miss you, well, I miss your sex, main male, and Virgo. So either your ex is a Virgo or has Virgo highly aspected in their chart. This person was foolish to fumble you, Leo. And take it as it resonates, because when I was pulling a card, I thought male or female, man or woman, it's just somebody operating in there in main male energy, meaning sex is a little more prioritized. So this could be someone that operates in the energy where sex is like highly aspected. It's very important to them, or they need it. That's what I heard. Anyway, Leo, this is a person that feels like they miss you. Well, I miss your sex. So take that as it resonates, okay? But on the bottom of this spread, which is why I stopped, not in this lifetime. So whoever this person is, Leo, I don't think you are inclined to pick something back up with them. Now, they don't necessarily have to be a whole Virgo, right? They could just have Virgo in their big three or in their Venus, Mars. But we'll see what else comes out. Okay, so let's pull from the Soul Symphony. See what comes out for my Leos. If this is your first time here, welcome, baby. Energy over here is calm, cool, and collected. We come here to heal and put people on blast. No. I laugh a lot because that's how I cope with shit. Okay. All right, what's going on, Leo? So I set an intention to get to 50 subscribers on this channel. I have a main channel, Confident Chaos Tarot. If you haven't visited that channel, you should. All the other signs are over there. And I do a collective too. Leo. So if you haven't already, and I've come up on your timeline, ooh, on the bottom we have around summer. So let's see what's going on. Now we have something about around winter. What is that about? Leo, we have call, around winter, trash, dreams, getaway, and triggers. Ooh. Oh. Okay. So, Leo, this person is going to express something to you, either by calling you, um, hitting you up in some way, text, DMs, email, shit, a pigeon with a note. I don't know. But it's because you have them blocked, Leo. So this should give you a little more of who I'm speaking of. You have this person blocked, and it's kind of like triggering them. I don't know if this person deals with some type of abandonment issues or something like that, but whatever you're doing by removing your energy, Leo, it's kind of causing them to have some type of flashback. They're in this energy where they're really angry and they're ready to explode. Yeah, this person is foolish. I feel like around either last winter or coming up, no, last winter, sorry, definitely last winter, you kind of started letting go of this person. Maybe you even received some type of screenshots or some type of receipt proof. And I just feel like you started pulling away, which is why they're triggered. They really wish that you would connect back with them. They're trying to connect with you through the spirit world, through your dreams, your thoughts, thinking about you. You know, when someone constantly thinks about you, you pop up in the other person's mind. So let's say I constantly think of my kid, my daughter, she's an adult. And then the phone rings, she calls me. It's kind of crazy, right? But it's kind of something like that. I feel because we're all connected. I feel like this person is trying to connect to you through your dream state or spirit world. You could be receiving downloads about this person. This person wants to go on an adventure with you, Leo. They want to get away. Maybe you two had some type of vacation in the past. If you did, they want to recreate that type of energy. But the thing is, I don't think you're going, Leo. I keep darting my eyes back to the card that says not in this lifetime. Sorry. I needed some water. Something significant is going to happen around summer, possibly with this person, Leo. So we'll see. Let's pull another card. You know what? If this person could speak, what would they say? And then we'll do tarot. Holy Spirit, if this person could speak to Leo, what would they say? This person could speak to Leo, what would they say? Let's get some dark confessions. Remember I told you this person is dealing with something from their childhood, wounds, abandonment issues, something like that. I'm not a therapist, I'm not a professional, but it's something that dates back to when they were a kid. The bottom card says, I'm finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. So this could be significant to you, Leo. You know, maybe you always felt like this person has some insecurities that you couldn't put your finger on. Well, it stems from childhood, from worrying about being abandoned, from worrying about being left behind. Let's see what happens. How do they feel about Leo? So, Leo, this could have been a person that felt like you were too much, right? Team too much. That's the part of another thing that triggered them, not feeling like they were measuring up. So it's like, I cannot be vulnerable with you. I'd rather hide in the darkness before I let you see inside of me. Okay. No one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. That's part of the reason this person is foolish. And I cannot support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. Leo can be a lot, but listen, get bigger clubs, baby. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Leo is not about to lower their energy frequency because you don't see your own worth, baby. You got to step up. You got to understand that you are magical and unique in your own way. Just because Leo walks in their confidence doesn't mean that they don't have issues that they deal with too. You know, people kind of romanticize Leo to the point where they misunderstand Leo. Yeah, Leo likes nice things, but Leo will work to get it. Yet, so you know what I mean? It's kind of like, and I said this the other day. Leos are always mistaken or always misconstrued or misunderstood or because they emote this confidence, but we deal with the same shit everybody else deals with, right? And so people look at us, because I'm a Leo sun, for those of you that's new here. People will look at us as if, how can I say it? As if things come easy We don't really hurt that much. They don't know what Leo does in the shadows. Okay? Leo is just too proud, and this is part of our pride, to show you wounds in the moment, right? Sometimes we got to go lick it and rebuild ourselves and regenerate. People confuse that with something else a lot. I feel like this, and I went into that long tangent because I feel like this person did that to you, Leo. We have the Two of Cups. So yeah, we're speaking on this partnership. What about this partnership? What about this union, Spirit, for Leo? Oops. We have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. So that could be you. Are you offering this connection? This Two of Cups. What's going on with the Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups? We have the Eight of Wands. You're going to get some messages concerning this connection, this partnership, this union. Okay, and how is Leo going to feel about these messages? Or what kind of messages of union, partnership. So this person is going to propose us getting back together. What is this Two of Cups? Page of Cups. Okay, hold on, boo. We have the Page of Cups. Sorry, I wasn't showing you the cards, baby. Okay, hold on. Let me get my crap together. So Page of Cups is all about a message or your intuition. Why do we have the Page of Cups here? Nine of Pentacles. Your intuition is telling you to stay single. Three of Pentacles, as opposed to collaborating with this person. So this person is sending you real quick, like applying pressure, Leo. Sending you messages about getting back together or getting into a union for some of you, if this is not someone from the past, but I really do think it is. But regardless, this person is sending you rapid messages, trying to get you to make a quick decision because they want to get back into union. They want a connection. You look at this, first of all, you look at it as not enough, Leo. So maybe this person maybe they do know that they're not enough because you looked at it immediately. Page of Cups is very small offer. But it can also be, it could be linking back to the messages with the Eight of Wands. So maybe the messages are just not enough. You know, maybe this person didn't put enough effort into it. You're deciding to kind of keep your independence versus collaborating and working with this person. Three of Pentacles. What is this person's next action? Empress. Okay. Seven of Cups. Four of Swords. Seven of Cups is all about choices, illusions, right? Especially within the different options. It could be something of value in one of the cups. It could be, because in the original artwork, it's like you see poison in one, skull and bones, or you do see gold and riches in the other. And you know what I mean? So it's all about choosing without getting caught up in the illusions. You have a lot of choices moving forward. But for some reason, why are you resting? The Voyager. Four of Wands. All right, Leo, this is different energy. This is about you. This is about you being in an Empress energy. I think this is, okay, so let me relate it back to the relationship. You don't want to work with this person because, again, you just feel like they're not ready. They're not on the level. Very sex driven, very physical, and you're more of the Empress. You're nurturing. You use your intuition. You're more spiritual. You have many options. You don't have to go back to this person, right? You I hope that you see that. I feel like you've been through something with this person where you had to retreat, rest, get your energy back up. They were probably sucking your energy dry, right? At the least. Because let's not forget, when we pulled this over here, you found some type of receipt or evidence that this person did something that they weren't supposed to, or did something to betray you, or do something just that wasn't, that made you remove your energy, basically. So now you're sitting in Empress energy after resting, retreating, meditating. You realize you have options. Even if this person comes back, I don't have to take it. That could be the cup with the skull and bones, right? Because if you haven't done the work, you're still coming in toxic. What confuses me, and I'm going to pull another card to get clarity, is the Voyager and the Four of Wands. The Voyager is all about being determined. The Four of Wands is about homecoming, harmony. It could be like a wedding, celebrations, things of that nature, right? So why do we have the Voyager with the Four of Wands? Two of Pentacles. Okay. So Leo, right now, some of you are in the energy where you're trying to balance something out. You're determined to explore some type of path. I don't know if it's creativity, just period, just switch up, right? You're exploring, trying to have maybe an adventure even, but you're being torn between home and outside, Leo. So it's kind of like, do I venture out and fulfill my needs and go out and explore? Or do I stay close to home base where there's harmony and, peace? And it's like the Two of Pentacles is here because you're trying to balance out what to do. Why is this a challenge? I mean, can't you just go out, have your adventures, and come back? I mean, why is this a challenge? Holy Spirit, why is this a challenge for Leo? The visionary. It's something you want to create, something that you want to go out, maybe to take you away from home or far away from family. Something that you've been dreaming of. Three of Cups. That's more celebrations, more Knight of Wands. Okay. All right, Leo. Okay. Now my Eight of Swords on the bottom. All right. Leo, you are torn between a home life and being outside. That's why the Two of Pentacles is here. You want to come off as this Empress or an Empress energy where you're nurturing, fertile. But you have so many choices, so many things that you could be doing, so many options out there. Just be careful of those options. You realize that it's a risk, or, it's kind of like, let me be real with you. With the Empress and the Queen of Wands here, I feel like this storyline is for a male Leo. A male Leo has a choice of a home life with someone and an outside life with celebrations and harmony with someone else. I mean, with celebration, friendship, and joy with someone else versus celebration, homecoming, harmony with inside. That's what you're trying to balance out. What do I want to do? What do I want to? That's why it's be quiet, sit still, and talk to God, Leo. It's coming together. You're trying to make a decision. Someone from your past came and it kind of confused things. You were good at home. It was nice, peaceful, quiet, possibly too quiet for you. And so when someone from the past came along, it kind of threw a monkey wrench into things, and you had to start balancing something. You had to start thinking, what do I really want? The visionary. What do I want? Where do I see myself if I make this choice? Seven of Cups versus that choice versus this one. Where is that going to end? Like, where is that going to end up for me? With the Knight of Wands coming out, I feel like you're going to make more of a choice of being impulsive, because the Knight of Wands is very in and out energy, flies by the seat of their pants. They're into being passionate, taking action, and but they're impulsive, right? In and out. So I don't know if, why do we have the Knight of Wands here? It's the Knight of Wands representing you, Leo, the rebel. Yes. All right, Leo. So you're going to cause some type of disruption in your home life. I'm going to give it to you raw. We went through all of this for me to tell you this. Whatever you went through as a child, and it triggers something in you, and take it how it resonates, because the earlier viewpoints still stand. That's the energy I got when I pulled the cards. But now that we have all the cards on the table, I'm going to tell you this: with the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, then the Three of Cups, it's like you were stable with two, you were stable with your home life, and then someone three came in, and now you're like, I don't know what to do. This person could be someone from your past that was trying to connect you through dreams, through your spirits, just disrupting your life, just really wanted to impede, or maybe they truly have feelings for you. Regardless of it, you look at that person that's outside the three, you look at them as joyous, celebration, friendship, joy. The one in the house is more of harmony, celebration, homecoming. So one energy keeps you grounded, the other one excites you. That's why we have the Knight of Wands and the Rebel. I think you're going to move towards more of the excitement, especially around summer. Remember, we got that at the bottom? Yeah. So this could have been a person that you were telling, like, that's it, it's over, not in this lifetime. But now, Leo, you're looking at them like, I just might, for the summer, have some fun. What is this outcome? Oh, we have the Eight of Swords. You might feel restricted, and that's why you're moving that way. Again, pay attention to what those childhood triggers are and childhood wounds. If Leo decides to go outside for the summer, what is the possible outcome? Damn. You're going to have fun. Page of Wands. It's going to be adventurous. You're going to discover different things about yourself. It's encouraged for you to go out this summer and have fun, Leo. Okay. Let's put that up there. Okay, so maybe it's two different acts. Maybe one you definitely don't want to see. And maybe one you do. Take it how it resonates. Either way, you're going to make a mess. I'm telling you. You're going to make a mess. You know what? Let me get you a little scripture, because you need it, Leo. Especially with your first card saying, be quiet, sit still, and talk to God. Y'all know where y'all fit in all of these stories. Remember, this is general. So different energies come in. Take it how it resonates. What does Leo need on their way? What does Leo need on their way? Your faith has saved you. Go in peace. That is Luke chapter 7, verse 50. So you look that up. See what it does for you, baby, because it's going to do something for you. I'm not familiar with this, so I can't even speculate. I mean, not speculate, but I can't even elaborate. But look it up, Leo. I love you guys. I don't know who this ex is that got you. Either they're going to put you, because let me tell you something, Leo. Whoever you look at as the Four of Wands provides balance. Whoever you look at as the Three of Cups, the one you have fun with, could be in this Knight of Wands energy. I'm just going to leave it there. And they could be the one that's the rebel, not you. Their whole vision could be just to be in and out of your life, now that I'm looking at it. Yeah. You probably do need that verse to go and look at. Maybe something in there will help you. But yeah. This is someone that in the past they sent you to Four of Swords. You know, Four of Swords is after you battled, you need to rest. You still got your sword, you're still ready, but baby, you needed to talk to God. And then your first card was be quiet, sit still, talk to God. So you know what? I could go on and on. Take that as it resonates, Leo. I love you. I don't even know what to title this. It's either 1X or 2X. That take it as it resonates. I love you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.